During the golden age of Hollywood, few stars shone as brightly as Marilyn Monroe. Born Norma Jean Baker, she transformed herself into a symbol of glamour and sex appeal that would captivate audiences for generations. Starting her career as a model, Monroe quickly caught the eye of Hollywood executives who saw her potential as a leading lady. She landed her first film role in 1947 and soon became one of the most sought-after actresses in town. Over the next decade, Monroe would appear in numerous classic films such as Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, How to Marry a Millionaire, and The 7-Year Itch. Her performances were marked by her charm, wit, and undeniable charisma. But Monroe was more than just a pretty face. She was a trailblazer for women's rights and fought for equal pay and treatment in the entertainment industry. She also used her platform to raise awareness about social issues such as mental health and homelessness. Despite her success, Monroe's personal life was often fraught with turmoil. She struggled with addiction and mental health issues, and her romantic relationships were frequently tumultuous. Sadly, Monroe's life was cut short when she died of a drug overdose in 1962 at the age of 36. But her legacy lives on, and she remains one of the most enduring and beloved figures in Hollywood history. Monroe's influence can still be felt today, from the countless impersonations of her iconic style and mannerisms to the many modern-day stars who have cited her as an inspiration. Her impact on popular culture is undeniable, and her story continues to captivate audiences around the world. Marilyn Monroe, born Norma Jean Mortensen in 1926, was a legendary actress and iconic sex symbol. She began her career as a model before transitioning to acting in the late 1940s. Monroe's breakthrough role came in 1953 with the release of Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, where she played the iconic character Lorelei Lee. She went on to star in numerous successful films, including The 7-Year Itch, How to Marry a Millionaire, and Some Like It Hot. As you watch this video, we want to know what is your favorite work of Marilyn Monroe's, and which one do you believe defined her career. We would also love to hear any personal memories or experiences you have related to this classic star. Throughout this video, we will share some surprising, humorous, and even heartbreaking facts about Monroe's life and career. So stay tuned. Marilyn Monroe, born Norma Jean Mortensen, had a challenging upbringing that influenced her future career. She was raised in various foster homes and orphanages, experiencing a lack of stability in her early life. Her mother, Gladys Pearl Baker, struggled with mental health issues and could not provide proper care for Norma Jean. Norma Jean's interest in acting began when she was a child. She would often escape her difficult reality by watching movies. At 16, she married James Doherty to avoid returning to the orphanage, but the marriage was short-lived. After her divorce, she started working in a munitions factory, where a photographer discovered her and sparked her modeling career. Monroe's early exposure to acting came through her work in films like The Asphalt Jungle and All About Eve. However, it was her appearance in the Misfits that truly showcased her acting abilities. Her co-star Clark Gable played a significant role in mentoring her during the filming of this movie. Monroe's craft was also influenced by various acting coaches, including Natasha Lytis and Lee Strasberg. Strasberg, in particular, helped her develop her method acting technique, which she used to portray complex characters. Monroe's dedication to her craft, despite her challenging upbringing, made her one of the most iconic actresses in Hollywood history. Marilyn Monroe, born Norma Jean Baker, was a significant figure in the film industry during her era and continues to influence it today. She started as a model and gradually transitioned to acting, quickly becoming a major sex symbol and box office draw in the 1950s. Monroe's influence extended beyond her physical appearance. She challenged the traditional roles of women in Hollywood by taking on more complex and assertive characters. Her performance in Some Like It Hot broke gender norms and showcased her comedic talent, earning her a Golden Globe Award. Monroe also contributed to Hollywood through her production company, Marilyn Monroe Productions. This move was groundbreaking at the time, as it gave her more control over her career and paved the way for future actors to do the same. Despite her untimely death in 1962, Monroe's impact on Hollywood remains strong. Her influence can be seen in the way modern actresses approach their careers and characters. She continues to be a symbol of glamour and a reminder of the importance of challenging societal norms. Monroe's legacy has left an indelible mark on Hollywood and will continue to do so for generations to come. Marilyn Monroe's passion for acting can be traced back to her early years. As a child, she found solace in the world of movies and often escaped to the cinema to watch her favorite stars. However, it was during her time at the Actors Lab in Los Angeles that she truly discovered her love for acting. One pivotal experience that fueled her desire to pursue this career was when she was chosen to play a small role in a play. Despite being nervous, she captivated the audience with her performance. The experience was transformative for Monroe, and she knew then that she wanted to become an actress. Monroe's determination to succeed in the acting world was unwavering. She took acting classes, worked on her voice and mannerisms, and never gave up on her dream, even when faced with rejection and setbacks. Her passion for acting was not just about being on stage or in front of a camera. It was about bringing characters to life and telling stories that resonate with people. Monroe's impact on the acting world has transcended generations, and her legacy continues to inspire aspiring actors to this day. Her story serves as a reminder that with passion, hard work, and determination, anyone can achieve their dreams. In late October 1999, Christie's auctioned off hundreds of Marilyn Monroe's memorabilia, with her iconic JFK birthday gown selling for over $1 million. Monroe, known for her acting and singing talents, had a lyric mezzo-soprano vocal range and could sing at 2/5 octaves. One of her notable film roles was as Rosalind Tabor in The Misfits, where she showcased her acting skills despite the challenges during production, including extreme temperatures and the collapse of her marriage to writer Arthur Miller. Monroe's behavior was also reported to be dysfunctional, causing further difficulties during filming. Marilyn Monroe, born Norma Jean Baker, faced numerous challenges on her journey to becoming an iconic actress. Raised in difficult circumstances, she experienced financial struggles and was placed in foster care as a child. Despite these hardships, Monroe remained determined to build a better life for herself. As a young adult, Monroe turned to modeling as a way to make ends meet. However, she encountered skepticism from industry professionals who doubted her potential due to her lack of experience and formal training. Unfazed by the criticism, Monroe honed her craft and worked tirelessly to improve her skills. Monroe's breakthrough came when she landed a contract with 20th Century Fox. Yet, even then, she faced obstacles as the studio tried to pigeonhole her into stereotypical dumb blonde roles. Monroe resisted this narrow portrayal and fought for more complex and challenging parts. Monroe's resilience and determination paid off as she went on to become one of the most celebrated actresses of her time. She used her platform to advocate for women's rights and to challenge societal norms. Monroe's legacy continues to inspire and empower generations of performers and fans alike. In summary, Monroe's journey to stardom was marked by financial struggles, industry skepticism, and a relentless pursuit of her dreams. Her story serves as a testament to the power of perseverance and the importance of staying true to oneself. Marilyn Monroe's iconic mold didn't appear on her cheek until later in her career. In her early photographs, it was nowhere to be seen. When it came to Monroe's acting, she was known for her glamorous and captivating movements, which were often choreographed by Jack Cole. This was particularly evident in the film Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, where Monroe, who had no dancing experience, performed challenging steps with co-star Jane Russell. Later, in Some Like It Hot, Monroe was hesitant to play the role of Sugarcane Kalitzek, as the character couldn't tell that her co-stars were men dressed in drag. However, she ultimately took on the role and delivered a memorable performance. Monroe's ability to bring her characters to life, even in challenging circumstances, is a testament to her enduring impact on the world of acting. Marilyn Monroe's career had several breakthrough moments that showcased her talent and established her as a Hollywood icon. In 1947, she signed a contract with 20th Century Fox, which marked the beginning of her journey to stardom. However, it was her role as the girl in the 1955 film, The 7-Year Itch, that truly catapulted her to fame. Her iconic white dress scene became an enduring image of her career. Monroe's performance in Some Like It Hot was another turning point. She played Sugarcane Kalitzek, a singer in an all-female band, and her comedic timing was praised by critics and audiences alike. The film went on to win an Academy Award for Best Costume Design. Monroe's collaborators often spoke about her dedication to her craft. Director Billy Wilder once said she was a professional. She may have been temperamental, but she was never unprofessional. Her impact on popular culture is still felt today, with her image and style continuing to inspire new generations. In 1961, Monroe founded her own production company, Marilyn Monroe Productions, which was a significant step for a female actor in the industry at that time. This move demonstrated her business acumen and her desire for creative control over her projects. Monroe's untimely death in 1962 at the age of 36 cut short a career full of potential. However, her legacy as a groundbreaking actor and Hollywood icon remains. Her breakthrough moments continue to resonate, marking her place in the history of cinema. Marilyn Monroe's Happy Birthday, Mr. President dress holds the record as the most expensive piece of clothing ever sold, fetching $1,267,500 at an auction. This iconic dress is featured in the Guinness Book of World Records. In the film Niagara, Monroe played Rose Loomis, and there's a possible inside joke when Joseph Cotton's character mentions that his wife would like to wear a certain dress in Yankee Stadium. This could be a reference to Monroe's high-profile relationship with retired New York Yankee Joe DiMaggio, whom she married the following year. Monroe's role as Lorelei Lee in Gentlemen Prefer Blondes showcases her driving around in a vintage Citroën taxicab during her shopping spree of Paris fashion houses. Interestingly, this same taxicab was used in the 1939 comedy classic Midnight, giving it a facelift for the 20th Century Fox film. Marilyn Monroe, born Norma Jean Baker, was a renowned actress and sex symbol of the 1950s. She is still remembered for her unique approach to acting and her ability to captivate audiences with her charisma and vulnerability. Monroe's creative process was unconventional for her time. Unlike many of her contemporaries, she was heavily involved in the development of her characters, often collaborating with directors, writers, and coaches to create a fully realized and nuanced performance. She was known to spend hours researching and rehearsing her lines, often experimenting with different delivery and inflection to find the perfect tone. Monroe's approach to acting was deeply personal and reflected her own experiences and worldview. She often played characters who were struggling to find their place in the world, and her performances were marked by a raw emotional honesty that resonated with audiences. Monroe's characters were often portrayed as vulnerable and sensitive, and she brought a depth and complexity to these roles that defied the stereotypes of the time. Monroe's personal experiences, including her difficult childhood and struggles with mental health, were also reflected in her work. She often spoke about her desire to use her platform to raise awareness about these issues and to help others who were struggling. Monroe's ability to connect with audiences on a deeply personal level was one of the key factors that set her apart from her contemporaries and helped to establish her as a true Hollywood icon. In conclusion, Marilyn Monroe's unique approach to acting and her ability to reflect her own experiences and worldview in her work helped to establish her as a true Hollywood legend. Her contributions to the world of film continue to be celebrated and studied to this day. Marilyn Monroe, born on the same day as Andy Griffith, had a breakout year in 1953 with three major film hits: Niagara, Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, and How to Marry a Millionaire. These films grossed over $25,000, making it Monroe's most successful year in her film career. In Niagara, she played the role of Rose Loomis, which helped establish her as a leading lady. Despite her starring role, Monroe was still under contract to 20th Century Fox as a stock actor at a fixed salary, meaning she earned less money than her makeup man did. Monroe's enduring fame and impact on popular culture continue to resonate today, with her image and performances remaining iconic. Marilyn Monroe was a significant figure in the film industry, particularly in Hollywood's golden age. She was known for her comedic timing, vulnerability, and glamorous image. Monroe's impact is still felt today, as she revolutionized how women were portrayed in movies. One of Monroe's most significant contributions was her ability to balance sex appeal with a relatable quality. She was both playful and charming, making her a relatable figure to audiences. Her performance in Some Like It Hot is a prime example of her comedic talent and charisma. Monroe also challenged gender norms of the time. She was unafraid to use her sexuality to her advantage, which was rare for women in the 1950s. Her iconic white dress scene in The 7-Year Itch is a testament to her boldness and confidence. Industry experts and those inspired by Monroe have praised her contributions to the industry. Actress Michelle Williams, who played Monroe in the film My Week with Marilyn, spoke about Monroe's influence on her own career. "She was so funny and so smart and so vulnerable and so strong," Williams said. "I think she was a real artist." Director Billy Wilder, who worked with Monroe on Some Like It Hot, also spoke highly of her. "She had a kind of magic," Wilder said. She was a creature from another planet. Monroe's influence can also be seen in modern pop culture. Her image and style are often referenced in fashion, music, and film. Her impact on the industry and popular culture is a testament to her enduring appeal and influence. In conclusion, Marilyn Monroe was a trailblazer in the film industry. Her contributions to comedy, gender norms, and sexuality continue to influence artists and filmmakers today. Her legacy is a reminder of the power of vulnerability, confidence, and charisma in storytelling. Marilyn Monroe received top billing for the first time in the film Niagara, where she played the role of Rose Loomis. In Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, Monroe portrayed Lorelei Lee, with much of the film's success owed to the unique humor of director Howard Hawks and a witty screenplay by Charles Lederer. Lederer reimagined the character of Henry Spofford Roman III, originally a love interest in the stage version, as an 8-year-old boy in the film. Monroe's performance in The 7-Year Itch was notable, but her struggles with depression and self-destructive tendencies led to difficulties during filming. She often forgot her lines and required numerous takes to complete scenes satisfactorily. Marilyn Monroe, born Norma Jean Mortensen, was not just an actress, but also a woman with her own set of values and interests that extended beyond the silver screen. She was known for her love of literature and poetry, often seen carrying books by authors such as Edgar Allan Poe and Rainer Maria Rilke. Monroe's appreciation for literature was evident in her acting as she brought depth and nuance to her characters. Monroe was also passionate about civil rights and equality. She used her platform to advocate for African American rights, even attending a rally for Martin Luther King Jr. in 1962, a year before her untimely death. Monroe's commitment to equality was reflected in her personal life as well, as she challenged gender norms and expectations of her time. In terms of philanthropy, Monroe was involved in various charitable efforts throughout her career. She often visited children's hospitals and orphanages, bringing joy and laughter to those in need. Monroe also donated to numerous charities, including the American Cancer Society and the Milk Fund for Babies. Monroe's personal values and interests were deeply intertwined with her work as an actress. Her love of literature and poetry informed her approach to acting, while her commitment to civil rights and equality shaped the roles she chose to take on. Monroe's philanthropic efforts further underscored her dedication to making a positive impact on the world around her. In summary, Marilyn Monroe was a multi-talented individual who used her platform to advocate for important causes and make a difference in the lives of those around her. Her personal values and interests, including her love of literature and commitment to equality, were integral to her work as an actress and philanthropist. Marilyn Monroe is remembered for her iconic roles in various films. In Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, she starred as Lorelei Lee alongside Jane Russell, who referred to Monroe as Blondie. Russell often helped to get Monroe out of her trailer to start filming, as she was known for her on-set lateness. Monroe's performance as Sugar Cane Kowalczyk in Some Like It Hot was memorable. She even made a personal appearance at the United Artists Theater in Chicago when the film opened in 1959. In The Misfits, Monroe played Rosalind Tabor. Her lateness on set during the filming of this movie was partly due to her husband, Arthur Miller, giving her complicated rewrites the night before or the morning of a scene. These last-minute changes caused Monroe to panic and made it difficult for her to sleep. Despite these challenges, Monroe's performances remain noteworthy. Marilyn Monroe is a true icon in the acting world. Her legacy includes breaking down barriers in the industry and leaving a lasting impact on cinema. She showed the world that actors can be more than just one-dimensional characters, and her performances continue to be celebrated today. For those aspiring to follow in Monroe's footsteps, her advice would be to stay true to yourself and never give up on your dreams. She faced many challenges and setbacks on her journey to success, but she never let that stop her from pursuing her passion. Monroe would also encourage aspiring actors to take risks and push themselves outside of their comfort zones. She believed that growth comes from challenging oneself and trying new things. As for the future of the acting industry, Monroe would likely encourage continued innovation and creativity. She would want to see new voices and perspectives being heard and represented on screen. In terms of her own contributions to the industry, Monroe would hope that her legacy inspires future generations of actors to break down barriers and push the boundaries of what is possible in their craft. She would want her impact to resonate throughout the industry and inspire others to create meaningful and impactful work. Marilyn Monroe, born Norma Jean Mortensen, had a unique family background. Her mother, Gladys Pearl Monroe, was born in Mexico to American parents with deep roots in the Midwest. Marilyn's biological father, Charles Stanley Gifford, was of English descent and had ties to a prominent religious leader, Anne Marbury Hutchinson. This lineage also connects Marilyn to several U.S. presidents, including James A. Garfield, Grover Cleveland, William Howard Taft, Franklin D. Roosevelt, Richard Nixon, Jimmy Carter, George Bush, and George W. Bush. Marilyn Monroe's career as an actress brought her significant financial success. In the film The Prince and The Showgirl, she reportedly secured a 75% profit share through her own production company. During her early acting days, Marilyn resided at the Hollywood Roosevelt, an iconic hotel in the heart of the film industry. This residence played a crucial role in her journey to stardom. Marilyn Monroe, born Norma Jean Mortensen, had a profound impact on the entertainment industry. She began her career in the late 1940s and quickly became a symbol of glamour and sex appeal. Despite facing numerous challenges, including a difficult childhood and struggles with mental health, Monroe persevered and became one of the most iconic actresses of all time. Throughout her career, Monroe demonstrated a passion for acting and a willingness to push boundaries. She starred in a number of successful films, including The 7-Year Itch and Some Like It Hot, and became known for her comedic timing and charisma. Monroe was also a trailblazer in terms of her image and public persona, using her platform to challenge gender norms and expectations. Despite her untimely death in 1962, Monroe's impact on the entertainment industry continues to be felt today. Her films and image have inspired countless other actors and artists, and she remains a cultural icon. Monroe's story is a powerful reminder of the importance of creativity and perseverance. Even in the face of adversity, she followed her passion and left a lasting mark on the world. Her journey serves as a reminder that with hard work and determination, anyone can achieve their dreams. Marilyn Monroe's role as Elsie in The Prince and The Showgirl was challenging due to tension with co-star Sir Laurence Olivier, who grew angry over her forgetting lines and punctuality issues. The situation escalated when Olivier told her to just be sexy, causing Monroe to be furious. And ladies of the chorus, Monroe played Peggy Martin, with Adele Jurgens as her mother. Despite playing mother and daughter, Jurgens was only 9 years older than Monroe. Monkey Business marked a significant milestone in Monroe's career as she co-starred with her longtime idol, Cary Grant. As a foster child, Monroe had posters of Grant on her bedroom wall, making this role a dream come true. In 1999, a makeup kit that Marilyn Monroe personally used was sold for a significant amount of $266,500, highlighting her enduring influence even after her death. As a young girl, Monroe lived with Jody Lawrence, her father Irvin Silliman Goodard, and stepmother Grace McKee, which shaped her early life. During the filming of River of No Return, a dramatic incident occurred when a gasoline truck ahead of their studio caravan exploded, causing traffic to hail Lieutenant Monroe's boyfriend, Joe DiMaggio, and other members of the company searched for the driver, who had run into the woods with his clothes on fire. They found him, and he was rushed to the hospital, demonstrating the compassion and quick thinking of Monroe and her companions. Marilyn Monroe had a close friendship with Judy Garland. In her final film, The Misfits, Monroe played the character Rosalind Tabor. The production of this film was not without its challenges. Director John Huston and producer Frank E. Taylor had disagreements with Clark Gable, who had script approval over reshooting certain scenes. These disagreements led to the elimination of a shot featuring Monroe's naked breasts from a bedroom scene. Monroe's reputation for lateness was well known, and Huston attempted to mitigate this by scheduling her daily call for 10 a.m. instead of the usual 9 a.m. However, she often arrived later than scheduled. Despite these challenges, Monroe's performance in The Misfits is widely regarded as one of her most nuanced and vulnerable. Marilyn Monroe brought life to the character Kay Weston in the film River of No Return, following 12 weeks of pre-production that included rehearsals and recording of musical numbers. In The Prince and The Showgirl, she played Elsie, a role that led to a tense atmosphere on set with co-star Laurence Olivier, who vowed never to work with her again. However, he later admitted to enjoying her performance when the film was released. Monroe's iconic role as Sugar Cane Kalisic in Some Like It Hot is still remembered today. In 2008, a little black dress she wore in the film, which a Californian man found in his closet, was appraised at $250,000, highlighting the enduring legacy of her work. Marilyn Monroe, in her role as Sherry in the film Bus Stop, made a significant imprint in the movie industry. This film was the first production of Marilyn Monroe Productions, which went on to produce just one more film, The Prince and the Showgirl, in 1957. Monroe, known for her unique fashion sense, rejected most of the original costume designs for her character. She personally selected her outfits from the studio costume department, even using a black lace blouse previously worn by Susan Hayward in With a Song in My Heart. In the musical number, That Old Black Magic, Monroe opted for a studio-designed outfit, but she had different plans. She wanted to alter it to reflect her character's pitiful state. Monroe exclaimed, "You and I are going to shred it up, pull out part of the fringe, poke holes in the fishnet stockings, then have them darned with big, sprawling darns." Marilyn Monroe's life and career have left a lasting impact. Her ex-husband, Joe DiMaggio, continued to show his love and admiration long after her death. He frequently visited her memorial site, placing fresh roses there for many years. This simple yet profound gesture serves as a testament to the enduring influence Monroe continues to have on those who admired her. Let's take a moment to talk about the incredible Marilyn Monroe, a true icon in the entertainment industry. We'd love to hear your thoughts on her work and the lasting impact she's had on movies and pop culture. Marilyn Monroe was an incredibly talented actress, known for her charisma and charm both on and off the screen. Her performances in films like The 7-Year Itch and Some Like It Hot showcased her comedic timing and acting skills, leaving a lasting impression on audiences and critics alike. Her work continues to inspire and influence entertainers today, and her legacy is still very much alive. We can see traces of her influence in modern movies, fashion, and popular culture. So, dear viewers, what do you think about Marilyn Monroe's work and legacy? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. And if you enjoy our content, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more celebrations of the creative spirits shaping entertainment. Your support helps us continue to create and share the stories that inspire us all. Thank you.